Hi, I'm Mike Hanzo, Project Assistant with the Lehigh Valley Community Land Trust. We're here today for a pre-construction walkthrough of 514 Cherokee Street here in South Bethlehem. If that address sounds familiar to you, it's because we actually renovated the home right next door here at 512 Cherokee Street. We actually just closed on the home earlier today, so we'll have a homeowner inside. And now we turn our attention to the other half of the twin. We're out here on the front porch. We completely rebuilt the front porch of the other house, and we put in these pretty cool custom porch railings that match the historic nature of the area. So we will be putting in the same porch rails on 514 Cherokee Street to provide for some visual continuity. This home is pretty dark inside, so you might want to bring your flashlight when we go inside. Let's have a look. Right over here, you can see the imprints of the old numbers on the door. This door actually used to be the front door to this house, so we'll be switching the doors out so that the front door is actually the front door. We have two mailboxes right here. That gives you an indication as to this property's past life. It used to be two different apartments. That's pretty common for the homes in this area. They were built back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, and over the years they've seen a lot of different uses. They've been the most opulent single-family homes on the block. They've been subdivided into multiple apartment units, but whenever Lehigh Valley Community Land Trust renovates one, it becomes a single-family, owner-occupied home. It gets completely renovated, and it's guaranteed to remain affordable and accessible for home ownership for generations to come. We'll remove all this wood paneling and open the space up. This used to be the entryway for both apartments, with the first floor apartment off in that direction and the second and third floor apartment up the steps behind me. But of course it'll all be part of one whole home. We're standing here in the main living room. And as you can see by this workbench, our renovation team has already been in here planning the renovations to this home. One of the things that's going to happen in here, we have some kind of junky older carpet here. So we're going to tear this carpet up and refinish the original hardwoods underneath. We're standing here in the dining room right now. And as you can see, there's a wall right here. This is actually one of the original walls of the home. But when this home was built around the turn of the century, the fashion in home design was to have a series of separate rooms. That also was the way that homes were built when we didn't have quite as much modern heating technology. But today's tastes call for a more open concept floor plan. That's why we're knocking this wall down, so you'll be able to see clear to the banister and to the entryway. You're looking into what was the dining room of the apartment unit that would have existed down here. And behind me you can see the remnants of a kitchen. The kitchen is actually in an addition that was added on to the rear of the home in more recent times, but the addition is no longer structurally sound. That's why it's going to be entirely ripped off. The home will end back here. So you need a kitchen somewhere, so we're going to move the kitchen into this room here. If you want to renovate really quickly and really cheaply, putting in drop ceiling like you can see here is a pretty common strategy, but it doesn't look that good and it isn't durable. That's why we'll be removing all of this drop ceiling and raising the ceiling height. This is the existing bathroom on the first floor. This bathroom is in the addition, so that means that we'll tear it off and we're going to build a new powder room off the kitchen. This is a large bedroom up on the second floor facing the front of the house. You can see now that it gets pretty good light. So this will be a nice bedroom once it's renovated. And of course, in the renovation, when we renovate it, we'll remove this drop ceiling and we'll also remove this wallpaper border. Here we are, we're standing in the bathroom on the second floor. This will be the home's main bathroom, so we will expand it and we will put in an all-new bathroom. Here we are up on the third floor in a bedroom. This room has a lot of windows and gets a lot of natural light. We have a similar room at the home next door, and it really was one of the showpieces of the home. But on this home, we're going to do something even neater. We're going to open up the whole third floor, and we're going to make this wonderful loft-style space that will get great light from all angles, and provide you with a beautiful view towards South Bethlehem, Lehigh University, and South Mountain all year round. We're down here in the basement and we need to be in flashlight mode since we have no power. But you can get an idea of the old boiler here that will need to be torn out and we'll put in a new one. And as well, we have some pretty interesting plumbing in here, so we'll put in all new plumbing.